What's up guys, and welcome to this second battle of QPBL Season 2. So this is my battle against Jord. I'll try not to spoil you, but anyways, let's get right into it. So, here's Jord. He's sending out... Well, I'm trying to make him think I'm sending out Talonflames. He's gonna send out Azelf. What is he gonna do? He's gonna notice the field isn't activating. So he's gonna try to Thunder Wave me. And of course, he gets it. So it's not a great start for my Talonflames, who can use Nasty Plot. What the hell is this? Oh, that's weird. But then you realize it's not really Talonflames, isn't it? It's more like Mr. Zoroark. So I was able to get a Nasty Plot. Of course I think, yeah, that's gonna be an easy KO. No, he's got the Sash. Even if I got the crit, that didn't change anything. What's he gonna do? Explosion. Great start for me. That's definitely gonna give me some momentum. Just getting knocked. Anyways, so he kind of sacrificed Azelf really soon, but Zoroark was a big part of my strategy, so I thought we were pretty much even at this point. Jordan's gonna send out Magearna, and I'm gonna send out Meowstic. You know why? Because of course I'm not gonna let Magearna do what it wants. I'm gonna try to paralyze it. And what happens? I get the hit. I didn't miss. Okay, so far I didn't miss any status move this season. That's good. But he uses Trick Room, so he's gonna be faster than me, even with the para. That's just great. So I'm gonna try to stall a few turns of Trick Room using Light Screen just for the heck of it, and he uses Shadow Ball, and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be such a great battle. So, Meowstic switches out. I set it into Palisand Miss Shovel. Because I know I'm very specially defensive, so I might very well be able to tank that. So, Shadow Ball after the Light Screen doesn't even do... Well, it's about 35%. So I was happy. What I was gonna do, of course, is use Earth Power, and he predicts that pretty nicely. He switches out to Rotom. I should have used Giga Drain. The switch was so obvious. Anyways, Giga Drain is gonna do a pretty good amount of damage to the Rotom. And now he uses Light Screen, so that's gonna slow down like my progression with Palisand a little bit. So yeah, I was like one turn close of getting what I wanted. Anyways, he uses Will-O-Wisp. Willow missed for me, but Willow hit for everybody else. That's great. Giga Drain with the Light Screen isn't gonna do like it's gonna do like about 28 to 30% or something. Anyways, doesn't kill. And now I'm starting to rack up some damage. Ah, that's great. That's such a great battle. Now Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is gonna do a lot of damage, you think. No, not even 50%. And Water Compaction activates. So I was getting a good feeling of it. So Giga Drain is gonna take out the Rotom. So that's the first kill for Palisand in the QPBL. I think it's like pretty much the first kill by a Palisand in any draft-based team. So, if someone else gets a kill with Palisand, let me know, but I think I'm the first one in the world. Anyways, so he sends out Crocodile. Gets the Intimidate drop. So, like, I thought he wouldn't be Scarfed for some reason. I thought, why would you send out a Crocodile knowing that I've got Giga Drain? So anyways, I use Shore Up just to make sure, just to scout a little bit. And actually doesn't even do half. So that's very good for me. I mean, I was very happy because I've got like natural bulk on this defense. I think it's got like base 75 HP and base 110 defense. So I knew I would be able to do something great. So he uses Crunch, gets out of there. So he's gonna send out Magearna again. So I'm in a good position, I think, at this point because like he's not able to really stick with one Pokemon to face my Palisand. So I'm thinking he's gonna use Floor Cannon, and that's exactly what he does. Like Light Screen just just is over, so of course he's gonna use that. But I use Z stockpile right in front of him, so that means I get a special defense boost. So I've already got like 50 something EVs in HP and 200 something in special defense. And now I get a 50% boost to my special defense. I feel pretty good about myself. But he's got a modest max special attack Magearna, using its most powerful move boosted by a Z crystal. I'm like, holy hell, that's gonna do a shitload of damage. I was not very comfortable with that. So I hoped that I would survive, and I do. I did survive a Z floor cannon or Twinkie tackle. Anyways, so since it was it was on the same turn, I'm able to move second and use Shora because I knew he would do that. Trick Room, once again getting into that like little speed twisting game. I didn't feel really good about it, but still, anyways. I'm finally able to attack Magearna on this turn. I think that's the one. No, I use Shore Up again. Sorry, that's not the turn I get to attack. Anyways, let's just forget that happened. Anyways, so basically I'm just trying to like force him to use another floor cannon just to drop his special attack. That's my main goal. And now Light Screen wore off on his side, so I'm feeling pretty good about what I can do. Shadow Ball, of course, is gonna do like one less than 50%, so I mean that means I really need to hit it really quick because I'm gonna get critted soon. But being a little unlucky, I totally bank on that. I totally did. I thought like he didn't get a paralysis yet. He's gonna get one soon. And I win my bet, and I finally knock out Magearna, who got 4 kills in week 1. So I felt pretty good about being able to knock it out now. So he uses Mega Pincer. I'm at 7 HP, but Trick Room is still going, so thanks a lot for that, buddy. You're gonna see what happens. Obviously, Mega Pincer base 105 speed, Palisand base 35 speed. What's gonna happen? I outspeed because of Trick Room, so shore up, baby. Shore up. So I go back to over 50%, I feel pretty good about it. And he uses Earthquake, because I don't know why. Probably predicted a Metagross switch to tank the return or quick attack. Anyways, return would have been the best idea here. But anyways, now he decides to go for substitute, and I'm like, holy hell, what's going on? Like, I'm gonna lose this battle because of that. So, shore up, of course. That's like the main thing to do in this situation, right? So I'm gonna try to recover a little bit of HP because I know like he's probably gonna Squirt Dance or something. Oh wait, that's it. But I found out he doesn't have any boosting moves. Substitute is basically just a gimme, like a weird strategy, a weird fort move that doesn't benefit him in any way. But anyways, so Giga Drain is not even gonna do like 10%. I think it's gonna do like 8%. Anyways, so what is he gonna do? Of course, he's gonna use Return. So I realize at this point, like I'm doing so little damage with Giga Drain that I decided to let my Palisand die, using Giga Drain just to try to break his substitute. And that's at this point when after 2 Giga Drains it didn't break, and I realized I wasn't doing anything at all. So of course I let it die because like there's no point in staying in. And I didn't want to switch and take a return to the face on anything. But what am I gonna do? What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch it to that Pokemon I brought for him, Electros. So Electros is gonna use, is gonna take a pretty good hit with close combat. I didn't feel really good about it. Like, it did over 50%, so I knew that Electros was doomed to die very soon. So Volt Switch was actually a very good prediction for me. I knew he would hit me hard, but not that much. I was expecting more like a Stone Edge than a close combat, but anyways. So Meowstic comes in, and obviously it's very obvious what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up the screens, right? And he knows that, so he switches out. to Crocodile because he wants to be right in front of me when I try to either set up the screens or paralyze it. And of course, what do? I try to paralyze it. Ground type. Sponges it. Great. Now I need to use Reflect. That's what I do. Crocodile is gonna try to trap me. And what does that do? Nothing. Nothing. Mystic is a beast. Anyways, so now I try to switch, and I realize that he might be choiced at this point, so... That didn't feel too good. Because he used Pursuit twice in a row, I thought, like, maybe he would predict I wouldn't switch and use another move, and I realized that he was always using the same move consecutively. Oh yeah, I realized something was wrong. And he didn't want to try to attack my Tapu Fini, even though he knew that he could, like, very easily tank one hit. Anyways, he switches out to Arcanine, predicting that I don't have a water move. That was pretty smart on his part, because I did not. But he had Wild Charge to hit my Tapu Fini pretty hard. But with the Aqua Ring, and Leftovers, and the fact that he gets some recoil, I'm basically able to handle Arcanine so easily. Like, it wasn't even funny. Like, I think after recoveries, Wild Charge would have been like a 8-8 KO. That was just insane. So Tapu Fini is extremely bulky. Like, after this battle, even though battle didn't go as well as I planned, I think I realized why Tapu Fini was such a great addition to my team. Like, it's so bulky, and if I get a substitute in Calm Mind, next time I think I'm gonna use sub Calm Mind. So just a little mention here. Substitute and Calm Mind together with a Pokemon that has like two extremely good moves. Well, a couple extremely good moves because it's got Hydro Pump, it's got Moonblast, it's got Ice Beam, so very good tools. It can be extremely dangerous. Anyways, so as you see, Arcanine is actually almost dealing more damage to himself after the recoil and Moonblast than he's dealing to me. So I'm over 50% on my health, and now he's in the yellow bar, so he's probably realizing right now that he's not gonna go very far with Arcanine. So he still decides to stay in. I don't know if it's because he was choiced or banned, but anyways, he was still using the same move. And I was pretty comfortable with that because I knew like Tapu Fini wasn't gonna like was gonna be okay. So here is another mistake I made, but not a big mistake, but still what I would consider a mistake. Like, I knew he would die from the recoil, and instead of using another Calm Mind and maybe hitting someone very hard when he switches in, I decided to use another move. So you'll see right here, I decided to use Ice Beam. So I actually revealed the move, and didn't get a boost. So that wasn't the best turn ever, even though I knocked out one Pokemon. So my Reflect wore off. That was just great. That was insane. Anyways, so he uses Pinsir. He sends out Pinsir. Reflect ended one turn too early. I could have used Ice Beam and knock out this Mega Pinsir. But, yeah, you know what? I think that was a crit, right? That was a crit? So yeah, like everything's going just fine for me. Now Mega Metagross comes in, sets up with the Mega Evolution. So what I'm gonna do is, of course, go straight for the Thunder Punch. Knock him out. That was pretty easy. That was pretty much a guaranteed one-hit KO. So, this is where I play terribly wrong. With the Intimidate drop, I have no chance of OHKOing Crocodile with Meteor Mash. And what happens? He gets a freaking crit. And I called it that was a high roll max damage crit. So that means I probably would have lived like over 50% if I didn't get critted. Now what do I like? I totally realized I lost this battle at this point. I let everything die. I let Electros die. I was hoping for survival, hoping so I can actually get another hit, but like even no, actually that didn't change anything. He would have outspent me on the other turn. Anyways, So I tried to set up the Reflect. What I should have done is just switch out Metagross, go into the Electros, let it die, switch out to Meowstic, use Reflect, let it die, switch out to Metagross, use one full power 1-hit KO without getting intimidated. That would have probably 1-hit KO'd, and Earthquake, or, well, not Earthquake, but Crunch wouldn't have done 50%. Guaranteed, even with a crit. So yeah, that's where I lost the game. And yeah, that was basically me just being too greedy. I tried to get a 3-0 instead of like going for the safe play and getting a 1-0 win. Jordan played a great game. That was my fault. Totally my fault. I was too greedy. It's the one and only reason I lost this battle. I should have switched to Electros, let it die. Then switch to Meowstic, use Reflect, then let it die. Then switch back to Metagross, use 2 Meteor Mashes, that's it, I win, that's all. I would have been 2-0, first in the division. That's it. Not first in the division, but second in the division, because actually someone that's like 12-2, so. Anyways, so if you like that battle, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and if you want to see more QPBL content, there will be a link in the description and on my YouTube channel front page. So thank you so much guys for watching this battle, even though I played terrible at the end, and see you in the next video. Peace!